Hello people. So if you have reached to my video, that means you are on your way to become a CPA in Canada. So first things first, before we proceed to further slides here, I want to say that this video should be specific to the Indian CAs under MOU. This doesn't cover the process of becoming a CPA right from the scratch, but this is specifically applicable to Indian CAs who want to take the benefit available under the MOU to become a CPA Canada. So let's dive into the next slides. So the initial steps. As you have already decided to become a CPA, these are your initial steps. The first step is to find out if you are eligible under the MOU to apply for student registration with CPA. Then you must make sure that you are going to have all your documents ready. Once all your documents are ready, you can apply for registration as a student with CPA body. I mentioned here CPA body because although CPA Canada is existing, there are multiple provinces where you will be writing for the exam. Say, suppose I am from Ontario and I have registered with CPA Ontario. In the similar way, if you are someone from Quebec, you would be writing under that province, and there could be differences in the application process or any other steps. Eligibility. As I said, the first step is to find out if you are eligible to be registered with the CPA body. So this is in specific to CPA Ontario. While these eligible conditions are more or less same across the provinces, I would suggest you to check in the official website of the CPA body to see if there are any other eligible requirements. For suppose, I remember there was one of the province which had a restriction on the study permit or work permit. So accordingly, please check with the official website before you determine your eligibility. So here, when it comes to CPA Ontario, there are two eligible conditions or criteria. The first one being an Indian CA with more than 5 years of experience. I would say, though I mentioned 5 years of experience in India, the experience is considered anywhere. For example, if you are an Indian CA with 2 years of post qualification experience in India and 2 years in Dubai and 1 year in Canada, it would still be considered as 5 years of experience. I mentioned in India because most of the students who or most of the members who would want to write this exam generally come from India and then apply to this. But the experience will be considered as a post qualification experience, is not specific to any geography. However, please remember that the articleship experience, which is 3 years, will not be considered in this experience. This must be a post qualification experience. So, if you are an Indian CA with more than 5 years of experience, be sure that you are eligible to be registered as a student with the CPA Ontario. Say, suppose you are an Indian CA with less than 5 years of experience but more than 2 years of experience. Do you have the chance to be eligible? Yes, absolutely. You are also eligible to be registered with CPA Ontario as a student, but you must have a university degree along with the more than 2 years of post qualification experience. University degree can include your general BCom or any other. If you have written it under IGNO, you can also try that. So that refers to the university degree. So if you satisfy any one of the criteria, which is having more than 5 years of experience post qualification or having more than 2 years of post qualification experience along with a university degree, then you are eligible to apply for student registration with the CPA Ontario. Once you are eligible, you need to look at the required documents. So these are the required documents to complete your student registration. The first one is proof of ID. you should have an identification proof. So your Indian passport, which is must for you to be in Canada, is also a valid identification proof. The second document is good standing certificate. So you need a good standing certificate from ICAI India. So please remember there is a specific process for you to apply for the good standing certificate with ICAI India, which is detailed in the ICAI India's website. If you need further information on that, please comment on this video below and I will make sure I will upload a video regarding how to apply for good standing certificate and how to request ICAI to directly email the good standing certificate to your CPA body. So one important thing here is that the good standing certificate has to be emailed or sent by ICAI directly to the CPA body. If the ICAI sends the good standing certificate to you and you wish to forward it to the CPA body, no, that will not be accepted. Then a third one required for your application is detailed chronological resume. Though when I say a detailed chronological resume, it sounds like there is a specific format, etc. No, there is no specific format. A detailed chronological resume can be your general resume which you use for applying jobs, and it need not require the summary or any other additional information. But the resume should have all your work experience along with your educational experience chronologically mentioned. There is no specific format, but do mention that most of the CAs are used to mention the title CA before their name in the resumes. So please remember that you shouldn't mention the title CA, because in one of the specific case, the CPA body has come back saying the resume has to be re-uploaded by deleting the CA title in front of your name. So it has to be a very normal resume without the title CA and in a chronological way. That this is required to be attached as a document when you're applying for the registration with CPA body. So these three are applicable to both the eligible candidates, which means whoever has more than 5 years of experience or have more than 2 years of experience. But do remember, people having more than 2 years of experience and a university degree must also submit an additional document, which is WES. You have to apply in WES for your university degree if you do not have 5 years of experience. Applying for WES is altogether a different process. I would say it's not a complicated process, but it is an additional step which takes significant time in receiving the documents. So WES is an organization where once you apply WES for your university degree, WES would send a copy of that degree after evaluating to the CPA body directly. So if you are going to send it again, the CPA body will not accept. So it is similar to good standing certificate, how how the CPA body expects ICI to send it directly. It's the same with WES. Of course, you can have an additional copy sent to yourself, the WES copy to yourself, to look at the documents or anything. But this is an additional step which requires significant time. I'm mentioning this because considering that you have to receive the good standing certificate and WES, you should accordingly plan in applying for registration, because there is a specific time limit by which you can apply for registration. So accordingly, you are required to plan this. Once you have required documents, then the final step is to submit the application for registration. So you need to register in the CPA body's website, and then you need to upload all the documents from your end, and the good standing certificate and WES will be sent directly by the respective bodies to the CPA body, and after review of everything, you will be registered as a student by the CPA body. So this is the final step. Once all the steps are done, there is the big step for you to become a CPA, which is writing the common final examination. So the benefit under the India-Canada MOU is the students who are eligible to utilize the benefits under this MOU can become a CPA by writing the one common final examination, which is a 3 days exam And once you pass that exam, you will become a CPA here. Please comment if you need more videos on how to prepare for the CFE or any other doubts in your registration process. So, yes, when it comes to eligibility, there is one important thing that I wanted to discuss with all of you. As I said, you must have more than 2 years of experience and a university degree for being eligible. So, what about the people who have less than 2 years of experience? So, people with less than 2 years of experience are required to submit a specific form called practical experience form detailing your entire experience in which is less than 2 years, or your articleship experience detailedly to the CPA body. I would suggest, I would suggest it is better if you are falling short by just 2 or 3 months post for the 2 years. I would suggest you to finish that 2 or 3 months in Canada and as an accountant or any other experience which is related to the CPA degree, and then apply for this thing, because the practical experience form is very detailed and it requires your employers as well um, to vouch for it, or I would say your employers are required to approve the experience or provide confirmation on the experience that you have received during your work. So I would suggest you to complete the 2 years of experience if you are falling short by 1 or 2 months, and then apply for utilize the benefits of this MOU. So that's all for today, guys. So if you have any other questions or you want me to make any other videos, please do comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you and have a nice day.